Hey, and welcome to Razor's Edge. This is Jim. If you could not tell by the title and the trailer or the characters, yes, this is Runner Duck. Best known for their two titles, really. I know they've created more, but the what was it? Space Crew. Well, first came Bomber Crew, then Space Crew. Both of them, oh my god, I probably logged 500 hours in each. It's just, these are fantastic games. They're a lot of fun. Simplicity. The controls are a little bit different than what you're thinking because you're driving a truck in the Badlands, but it only takes about 1 or 2 missions. Not a problem. I'm going to go through the video. I'm going to show you all the options and features. I'll show you the gameplay. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible because the attention span is pretty short for the average viewers. You either love it or you hate it. So let's jump in and let's just check all this out. All right, so right after you get in the game, if you didn't do the how to play, you got 2 modes. There's Badlander, which you can lose your vehicle, parts can be blown off, and it cannot always be fully restored. The builder mode, it's kind of like a free save, so you don't lose you don't lose your ship, your vehicle, and as it says here, the parts will automatically be used towards recovering your vehicle. So your vehicle will be restored completely, even if you don't have enough resources, just like it says. I'm doing Badlander to start because I like the challenge. But that's enough said about play mode. Let's dive in and look at some others. Okay, real quick, just like their other games, you do have the ability to change full screen, borderless full screen, window mode, also VSync on and off. Audio, believe it or not, I've got music down to 1 if it's still loud. But you know what? I like keeping the music in there because it gives you the full feeling of the game. Controls, this is where, I mean, if you don't like where they've binded the keybinds, go ahead and remap them. Heart's content. You can set the mini map to rotate with the camera depending on what direction. And you can even on your save, you can change the campaign mode. How about that? So I'm in my save and I can actually change it. But we're going to keep it just as it is. All right. I don't need it. We're good there. All right. So when you're in your base, you've got the Citadel, which is just sort of the base. Other than renaming my crew, I haven't really found a lot of use in there, but again, short amount of play time. I wanted to kind of get a feel for the whole thing. Recruitment, just like the other titles, you've got, you know, you don't want to lose your main crew, but sometimes it happens. Each crew has their own stats and perks. Well, actually, they have no perks, but actually they do. My bag. So they do have some perks. But you can flip through and you can recruit them. Right now, my vehicle or my where the crew storage is, their crew housing, until I upgrade it, I'm at max. So unfortunately, I'd have to kill someone off my team to get somebody new. All right, so let's take a look at the crew tab. All right, each one of your crew, obviously, it's just like the other titles. Here's where I need to upgrade. I've got to find this book. I don't know what it is. It's a training manual. I guess I'll find it out there somewhere. But each person, you can go in, you can select from, you know, what's available as far as what you have in blueprints to get armor, headgear. I mean, just a whole crap ton of items. You either make it if you got the resources and then equip it. I mean, you know the drill, and you can see what the effects are of wearing it. It slows them down. So like old tire, I think it slowed my walk speed down, but it gave me protection. So skills. Ah, this is where the perks. So you can start giving perks to each of your characters. Obviously the gunners all start with gunner. They're appropriate. And you earn points as you level these guys up. And then overall perks. As you get them, you can assign different perks to them. I got the woodsman, so destroy vehicles, you get more perks. And I'm sure there's a plethora of other perks to come. All right, moving on. All right, so far this is what's available to me, and that's where I'm gonna run this up. I mean, if I can get you past this, and you either like it or hate it, and if you like it, I did my job. This is the stronghold. This is the base, the HQ, the big cheese. If you click on the base, it'll show you what the missions are. And in this case, it's there. There's a little briefing in there, if you call it that. You'll see the flares in a minute, trust me. Now look, you can see right there, basic vehicle blueprint. I can start upgrading my vehicle, putting towers and turrets and who knows what. But let's go ahead and I'll show you the mission, what it looks like. And we'll go from just we'll go finish this mission, kind of show you the controls, and we'll just go from there. We'll just go with the flow. Every one of their titles always has the scrolling in and out, obviously zooms in and out on the vehicle. Now one thing you're going to notice, if you try to A, D, it moves from side to side. And you'll constantly get these pop-ups. I don't know how many times it told me, hey, you can slow speed down. You can hit the shift key and it actually slows time down briefly. It's like gives you time to like reset targets, you know, whatever you want to do, plan your next move, whatever. Just hit it again, it eventually will wear off. All right, so here's the different modes. This is the interesting part. Map mode shows you relatively, you can't just click on it like a waypoint. But it does show you where it's at. It's obviously out there to the left. To steer, it's actually Q and E. And he'll speed up, but he's only going to go to a certain speed. So you actually have to use the F and the R key to change your speed. But we're going to speed it up just a little bit because it'll take forever to get there. You don't want to overheat. You got to watch your temps. Sounding pretty exciting up there. I don't know what's going on. Hey, let's whoop, wrong key. That's something I haven't even checked that out yet. Check that out. I hit the Z key. And I think what it does, it reaches that waypoint and it'll circle, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, not that high. I don't want to blow it up. And once we get in, just like in the other titles, they'll automatically start firing. You can take, you know, control them by clicking on them. Maybe help them out a little bit in their targeting. But look at it, I see a whole swarm. I think we're just going to do a big circle around here. Look at them all. I can't wait to start upgrading this. Oh, here they come. You can speed that up just by tabbing those. You can read. Advanced driving. Yeah, that was the V. All right, so oh, we're getting hit. I do have bandages. Our vehicle is taking damage. All right, we wiped that mess up. And like a vacuum cleaner, your truck just sucks up the stuff as it drops off the vehicles. All right, let's get the trader. There it comes. Oh, he's a tiny guy. Well, now we need to get home. I take it that is our guy. All right, let's go to the map. Kind of lost my orientation. Okay, south. All right. South will be that way. We do have nitro in here too, which is a nice little boost, but I forget what key I had it bound to. Oh, there's chase. Chase, ram. That was the C key. Man, there's so much stuff in here. Auto adjust the distance. Let's go get them. What do you say? Confirm. I want more stuff. Whoa. Probably a mistake, but live and learn. Resources. I think we almost, yeah, one more. I like Uda, my driver. Yep, suck that up. All right, now. Oh, more. More stuff. Bam, baby. Oh, sorry. Confirm it. I like it. Lookout view. You're in our territory now, buddy. Yeah, get him. Kill them all. All right, enemy defeated. We want to go back home now. Yeah. Head back towards the door. See what kind of loot. Does give you a nice rundown of how well you did, who did what, levels, yada yada. You'll see. So satisfying. I'm so glad that they brought everything from both games into this, but added all kinds of new features. Like every title, they just keep coming up with more stuff. And like I said, you can speed this up. turn. Nothing like a KIA. Levels, levels. More skill points. There's all our goodies. Have to see what that blueprint does. Sure, it'll tell us. Hey, the garage is open for business. That's where I wanted. All right, let's go check out the garage. I have yet to be in here. Here's my vehicle. Enter it. Okay. So, vehicle building. You're learning this as I am because I just got here. So, let's see. What do these do? Basic blocks. We don't want to block their range. Wonder if you can add on to the base. You can. I think. No. I think it's got to be on the vehicle. All right, so we're going to build that. Okay. Rotate that around. Let's start out with 2, because I'm not sure what we need. They're all just different textures. Okay. Special blocks. We got ladders. Put a ladder on that guy. We'll skip that one. I gotta look into that one. Shields, nothing. Weapons. Junk robber, makeshift plinker. Oh, I gotta install it. All right, so I think and then I can just reassign. I don't know if I can just scrap that. Yeah, send to storage. And then he moves automatically. All right. Oh, I don't have enough scrap metal to make another. Fail. Let's see what else there is. Command stations. Auxiliary water, compressor, fire hoses. Different wheels. Trailers. Oh my god, we can make this thing longer. New engine. We need scrap metal. We're going for scrap metal on after I finish this. All right, so that's in storage. I wonder if I can sell that or scrap it. Because that would be nice. If I could get like my resources back. I don't think I can though. I'll check into it. All right, we got paint. This is where I have fun. And a Steam achievement. I'll work on that later. But a lot of things we can do here. What about decals? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, the blue or the red pill. All right. It's gonna have me build more stuff too. I'll do all that on my own. Let's check real quick on the crew. Let's see what all they got. Critical issues. There's broken parts. I must have broke some stuff in the process. I will figure that out. So obviously it's not as I mean, you can't, I mean, it's got to be balanced. It's got to be, I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's obviously structural integrity here. But I think we've seen the garage. The shrine, that's new. That's like the Hall of Shame. Recruit, we already been. I want to see what these guys got now. Skills. We got a skill point. Let's get some life into you. Yeah. Deadliness. I'm first thing I always do is go for life. Oh, here he's got a life. What's a Badlander? Nice. Repair speed. Yeah. Digging this. And new perks. Boom. All right, so I'll work on that. But I mean, honestly, we've seen the garage, we've seen the shrine. I don't know what else there is to unlock. Everything costs a. I gotta see what all these. I gotta figure out what that blueprint does. But I just keep doing missions. It's just like the other titles before it, and it's just as good, just as great as its predecessors. So, man, I'll tell you what. My hat's off to Runner Duck because they've just created another outstanding title. I'm gonna have some serious fun. So, and I want out of this menu. Let's go back to Citadel. Wing. So, man, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you go at least check this out. Put it on your wish list. Follow them. They're a proven indie developer, without a doubt. There's a Discord. They'll talk to anybody. They're not proud. They do sleep though, but they get ideas from the community. So if you want a game that you can grow with, and a dev team that's gonna listen, this is it. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this short preview. I tried to keep it short, but it still went 21 minutes. Thank you for watching if you made it to the end. And I'll see you on the next time on the next video. Or the next upgrade or patch to this title. Peace.